All right, good. All right, that's there. That's good. Are you live already? Yeah, dude, I already hit the button. What is up, everyone? And thank you for checking out Don't Say the F Word. We are a pro wrestling and combat sports podcast. We do not use the F word when we talk about professional wrestling. Don't let your friends use it either. We are brought to you today by our friends over at North Coast Comics. Look, I got this. Is that DCKO with, is that Hangman, Adam Page, and Lobo? That's right. Is that Animal from the Muppets? Oh yeah, you know that guy? Yeah, that's him. We're brought to you by North. Like, what do you mean? Is that John Cena? You didn't see anything. Okay, that's hilarious.
Damn.
Look at all that cool stuff, Joe.
I know. I see that.
Yeah, so we are brought to you by our friends over at North Coast Comics. Also brought to you today by Pure Plank. If you want 6-pack abs like me, might be a 10-pack. Go ahead and get yourself a Pure Plank. Also brought to you by Harry's. Harry's. Yeah. What's Harry's? Razor place. Yeah, you can sign up for a subscription. You can get some razors. Mark, me and you both have a lot of hair. How are we brought to you them by Harry's? I don't understand. Oh yeah, I have a promo code. Drop it in the comments here live on Instagram, or you guys can drop a comment. I'll send it directly to you, and you can get a starter kit from Harry's for $5.
$5
for $5. And I mean, Mark, I'm not shaving my beard, dude. You don't have to. They have tons of beard care products as well. You can soften that thing up, and maybe you won't scratch Joe's sister's face up whenever you're smooching her.
Huh. Whoa.
Yeah, they be smooching all the time, Joe.
Well,
Mindy's always kissing Jeremy all the time. She's hugging him and kissing him and loving him so much. That's true. She does. It's all the time, Joe. And I don't mind it at all.
Hey,
it's very affectionate. That's what I'm saying. It's gross, Joe.
Hey, Mark, it's a 30-plus year battle we can't win.
Just saying. You think they'd get a room? Get a room? We have a house. Yeah, well, you shouldn't be smooching in front of your puppet. It's indecent. And I'm going to call CPS. I don't think they do puppet work. I don't think that's really. I don't think that's how this goes.
You know what? I think on the right side, I gotta agree with Mark. You should not be smooching in front of him. You should just do it in your own personal space when he's not around.
All the space is my personal space, man. What are you guys talking about?
Well, I think the room, the office, right there, that's Mark's space. So you are kind of invading in his space.
Oh, so you're saying no smooching in the studio is what you're saying?
There we go.
That's the rule?
I think you be smooching in the studio. So
okay, I don't think you guys are the ones who should be making rules.
I'm not making rules. I'm just looking out for him. Since he only got one room, one personal space.
He goes all kinds of places.
I mean, the bathroom don't count though, but still, that's his man cave. You invading his man cave. So.
That's his man.
Yeah.
I got news for you, Joe. Anywhere I go, strong probability I'm gonna be smooching Mindy. Go travel all over Yeetland. It's gonna happen.
Well, I'm trying to help Mark out, but hey, it ain't working.
Joe, make him stop.
The only way I can make it stop is
there's too many public displays of affection around here. It's not public. We're not in public. Am I not public? I don't think you're public. I don't think that's how.
Well, let's see. You're not public. You're public when you step outside the house. So like when you hit that driveway and sidewalk, you're in public.
And Joe, listen. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Mindy just loves it whenever I hug and kiss her. Now, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What am I supposed to do about that? It's literally her favorite thing.
Okay. Mark,
That's
I got
true,
some
Joe. He says that all the time.
Wait, Mark, I know what you can do. This is what you can do. Get your hand, Mark. Get your little salt. Just get ready, like, ow. Hit the sister. Hit my sister for me. You got my blessings. And then no more kissing. There you go.
So you want me to just try and like smack your sister away from him while she's just throwing herself at him all the time?
And do it at the perfect. You gotta do it at the perfect time, and then boom, see her fly.
There's no reason to stop her from doing that.
I'm trying to help him out here.
It's not her fault, Joe. I'm just so lovable to her. It's just Mindy just loves me so much. I will add that she's currently not on this level of the house. And she recently had to have a knee injection, so she can't really run up the stairs to yell at me for saying these things. And I think she may not be able to hear me saying it.
Well, Mark, then go ahead. Slap her next time you see her. Slap her hard, man. Slap her hard. Like, oh. Slap her hard, Mark.
All right. So we are brought to you today by Pure Plank. Link in the bio, promo code, don't say the F word. Saves you like, I don't know, is it 10 or 15%, Joe? Do you remember? I think it's 15, maybe 10.
10. It was 10.
10. I don't know what is going on with my hair. Mark says we're also brought to you by Harry's. So if you're looking for razors or face care products, maybe something to get rid of those bags under your eyes because you stay up too late or wake up too early. If you go use our code, drop it in the comments here. Mark says if you drop a comment on this video on Instagram or on YouTube, he will send you the link. You can get a starter kit from Harry's for $5.
$5.
$5. I believe that's a discount. Sounds like it would be. I don't know. I haven't bought a razor in a long time, but I do buy a lot of beard care products.
I would say it's a deal if you know how many blades you get with the razor. How many blades?
I don't know. Apparently, Mark will send you the link, and you'll find out.
Okay.
I don't know if they have hair growth formula, but perhaps I don't need that. What is happening here? Something happening. It's weird having hair, Joe.
The side effects of wearing a hat.
I guess. Oh, my hat's at? Somewhere around here. Joe.
Yeah.
We are at the end of the week, start of a new. We're going to recap a week in pro wrestling, but we are also at the end of the round for our fantasy faction.
Ooh.
Final numbers have not been put out yet. Do not know where we stand. I believe we are probably at number 1 or number 2.
I say this. Round. With Hangman and Mercedes, we good. We good.
So here's the rules for this round. So right now we can change up our entire team. Free to change. Picks got to be done tomorrow. So we'll go over. We'll talk about who we may put. I will make final decisions tonight. So we will ideally decide on our team here live on the show. I just may make some final executive decisions as I am the money man. The one paying for all the contracts. Mark may be the leader of the Puppet World Order, but someone's got to pay the bills and keep the lights on. So I get final say. Here's the thing. So it is a total of 10 wrestlers, 8 singles competitors, 1 tag team. Gives us a total of 10. Here is one additional thing. So for this round, I just got a message from the team over at Fantasy Faction that the next round, they're allowing everyone to place 1 free draft every week if you want to. So every week, we can make a free change.
Okay. I know who keeps it. We need Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom.
So you're thinking Dirty Dom in here.
Dirty Dom.
So I messaged Joe earlier today. I had some ideas for the team. A lot of things are pretty much going to be kind of same as where we were because we had a team that did very well. So this is the last time. The last time is now.
Now. The last time is now.
The last time is now. that we could possibly draft John Cena on our fantasy faction team. That's right, Stan. The last time is now. However, Joe, I don't think it makes sense to put John Cena on the fantasy team. Now,
I feel as though I'll say his last 4 matches, he may just put certain people over.
yeah, I don't see John Cena bringing in very many victories in these last 4 appearances. It's only 4 more shows, 4 more times. It's not even 4 matches. I think we only get 2 matches. I think we're getting Dom at Survivor Series. I think we're getting Gunther as the final match.
Maybe. Probably.
Do you think there's we got nothing really happened in the week in pro wrestling that would lead us to give any inkling as to what's next for John Cena, except a cryptic tweet from WWE of someone walking in some dress shoes, and people are speculating who this could be. I'm going to end all speculation right now. That's done. Gunther's going to face John Cena in his final match.
Okay. You think Gunther. That's the walk. Okay.
That's my guess.
Okay.
Because of the shoes Gunther always wears. This isn't Chris Jericho in a suit, guys. All these pages on it could be Jericho. No, it can't. Jericho's contract's not even up.
December.
Yeah, it's December. And then do you think it's just a free and clear in December he can walk away? You think there's some kind of clause at the end? I mean, I don't think there's any time that can be added to Jericho. I don't think he did a contract where any time can get added to him.
No.
I know I've said that I think Jericho should go back to WWE. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think he is.
Okay.
Here's why I don't think he is. Pre-sale is about to launch for the Jericho Cruise 2026. Jericho Cruise 2026 is going to take place the first week of November 2026. Do you think WWE is going to let Chris Jericho do a cruise while under contract with them? Now, I will say, currently, 0 AEW talent is advertised for the cruise. Nothing about matches. Now, historically, AEW has had a major presence on the cruise and have done matches on the Jericho Cruise. In fact, I believe they even did an episode of Dynamite from the Jericho Cruise.
Yeah, COVID time. They had a cruise. They did on the cruise. COVID. Well,
I don't see WWE letting Chris Jericho do the cruise. I just don't see that happening.
I think they'll let him do the cruise.
You think so? Do you think Jericho's going back to WWE?
I look at it like this. If you look right now, in the present time, we got almost 5 people who started wrestling, who made his name for this up in the 96, 97 era, from Jericho, CM Punk, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, John Cena. They all retired.
Jericho was before that.
Okay, he was before that.
I think he started 93, 94, something like that.
Yeah, he was in that frame, but he made a big name for himself in the 96 era.
Yeah, I mean, he left ECW in 96, I believe, moved to WCW later that year. I mean, Jericho's been around for a long time. I'm not saying it would be bad for him to do a farewell tour in WWE. I think WWE would certainly want that for the pop. Again, WWE is just about the pop. It's just about the moments. Yeah, I do think he'd be good there. It'd be good for him. And I'm not saying it'd be bad to do it. I just don't know if they would let him do the cruise. I just don't know. I mean, WWE is not real big about letting you make money they can't get a cut of. But back to the fantasy faction. So here's the thing. This is bonus points for the round. And this could make things a little bit iffy about John Cena because there's a chance John Cena faces Dirty Dom at Survivor Series for the IC title. Could he win it? Because you get 100 points every time John Cena wins. Now, there's also 100 points for the new AEW Women's Tag Champions. It's also 100 points for the War Games winners. A negative 50 points for the losers.
Oh,
And then
God.
50 points for mid-card championship wins.
God damn. Okay.
Plus, they have the return of the bonus game. This is a weekly scoring game where scoring points mean survival. The 3 lowest scoring fantasy factions will be eliminated. The factions remaining at the end of the round will be declared fantasy faction survivors. Survivors will win 150 bonus points toward their final score. So there's a lot of moving elements, a lot of opportunity for bonuses here. One of those opportunities is, in fact, having John Cena be on the fantasy faction team. However, even with the possibility of, he has 4 more appearances. If it was 4 more matches, it could be 400 bonus points total to have and keep John Cena the entire time. I still don't think John Cena is a good pick, Joe, because I don't think John Cena is going over anyone except possibly Dominic Mysterio.
Okay.
And even then, I don't even know if that's a good idea to have him beat Dom.
Well, this is the one I'm afraid of. He got 2 appearances left on Monday Night Raw. So if they do it right, they would say on the first one, he would challenge for Survivor Series. Then the second appearance would be his final opponent at Saturday Night Main Event. And since they are both back to back, yeah. It's like the 11th and 16th, no, 18th, something like that.
Something like
11th
that.
and 18th. So the 11th would probably be the Survivor Series opponent. Then the 18th, who will face me at Saturday Night Main Event. So basically, I'm just saying he only gonna fight Survivor Series and Main Event.
Yeah, I think so.
So
And I don't think he's going to go out on top. He's going to lose his last match, no matter what. So you're really only looking at 100 bonus points for having John Cena on your team. I personally don't think John Cena is a good pick on a fantasy faction team right now. I just think you have 4 more dates. We both agree we're probably only looking at 2 more matches. Even with the bonus points for John, I don't think John is a worthwhile pick on anyone's fantasy faction. I do think solid pick. I'm going to tell you right now, Joe, unless you have something very convincing for me,
Okay.
I want to leave our tag team as Brodito. Yeah, look, they brought us in tons of points the last round. I don't see those tag titles being taken off of them at all. They've been active damn near weekly. I think we leave tag team locked in Brodito. Even though there's bonus points available for AEW's women tag team champions, I don't have a clue where those belts go, nor do I give a shit.
I agree with the tag team.
Part of me thinks Judgment Day maybe, but not active enough.
No,
Brodito is active. And the only team that I think is going to beat Brodito anytime down the line is probably going to be Jurassic Express. But I don't think they're going to be in the tag title mix right away.
Okay, yeah. Leave them. Leave the tag team. Only other tag team that probably would be Speedy and Mike. Speedy Knight.
Oh, Jet Speed. Speedball Mike Bailey and the Jet Kevin Knight. Yeah, I mean, they're active. I just don't think having them beat Brodito makes sense. I think I'm gonna make I'm gonna make a prediction of who takes tag titles off of Brodito. I have 2 options. First one is Jurassic Express. Almost seems like a no-brainer to have that be the go-to team. Maybe have those teams hot potato those titles a little bit, maybe. But I do think that whenever Brodito loses the titles, I think that's going to be the time that Brody King turns on Bandito for the feud. And I think Bandito has, as good as he's always been, has improved leaps and bounds over the past year. And him as Ring of Honor champion makes sense, but him and Brody King feuding over the Ring of Honor championship makes a hell of a lot of sense. So I think that's where we eventually have to get.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as I think Jurassic Express makes sense to be a team to beat them, I do think a newly formed The Acclaimed beating Brodito makes a hell of a lot of sense too. But I think that happens right away. You know, this next round of Fantasy Faction runs through December 13th. I don't think Brodito loses those tag titles before December 13th. I just don't think it happens.
Oh, that's going to December?
Yep, it starts tomorrow. Is when it started around, and it goes through December 13th. So we're getting War Games in this. We are getting there's a Saturday Night's Main Event's going to be included in this. We are also getting Blood and Guts will be involved in this. Right? That's the next pay-per-view for AEW, right? There's a Blood and Guts coming up.
That's Wednesday. That's Blood and Guts Wednesday.
This Wednesday, yeah. We have, what's their next pay-per-view?
The Blood and Guts is like Wednesday the 13th or something like that. November 13th is the Blood and Guts.
Yeah, we have an AEW pay-per-view coming up, and I just can't think of the name of it off the top of my head right now for some reason. Let me get it for you guys.
Winter is coming.
So here we go. So this Wednesday, so Blood and Guts is November 12th. That's just an episode of Dynamite. Full Gear is November 22nd.
That's it, Full Gear.
So, I mean, we have a strong lineup of AEW stuff coming up. We could have a lot of points generated from AEW, which makes things a little iffy for me on kind of where we're going to land with some. So, as I said, I think our tag team needs to stay. Last round, our strategy was champions. Lock in the champs and keep them. I kind of agree with that this round as well.
Okay.
As I said, I'm iffy on who the captain should be. So I'm going to tell you who I have notated as captain on paper at the moment. Our captain last round was who?
Hangman.
Hangers was our captain last round. I'm not against Hangman being captain again this round. Just going to put that out. So you can keep that in mind. Hangman definitely needs to be on the team, right? Is that fair agreement?
Mm-hmm.
So whether he's the captain or not, I don't know.
I think I know who the captain should be.
Who are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking from the most person you hate the most from the Don Callis family, Kyle Fletcher should be the captain.
Taking Kyle? So we've had Kyle Fletcher as a captain before. I think Kyle is not a bad option. I'm going to notate Kyle. I'm going to notate Hangman. I'm going to tell you who I wrote in here this morning.
Okay.
This morning I wrote CM Punk. And then I put 4 question marks behind CM Punk. And then I wrote Jey Uso. And I put a line through CM Punk. And then I circled Jey Uso. And then I put a line through Jey Uso. And now I have a line through both of them. So I had a moment where I thought CM Punk should be our captain. And I thought CM Punk should maybe be our captain because he is competing at Saturday Night's Main Event against Jey Uso, and he is reportedly going to be a member of a War Games team. Some options there for Punk to bring in some points. Here's my issue.
Who's winning Saturday?
Outside of those things, let's say CM Punk beats Jey Uso. And then I started second guessing whether I think that's going to happen. Because I have a different idea of what I think is going to happen at Saturday Night's Main Event now that I've chewed on this for a minute. But if CM Punk beats Jey Uso and becomes champion, does CM Punk do any other matches on TV before War Games? I don't think he does.
You don't know. Okay. If he does win, let's just say Monday, fireworks celebration. Hey, I'm your champion. Who wants CM Punk? What if he calls out John Cena?
Not going to happen.
No.
There's no way. But I think John's last two matches, I think we're right. I think it's written in stone. It's going to be Dom. It's going to be Gunther. Which order it goes in, who knows? I do believe Gunther's going to be the final opponent, but I do think Dirty Dom is a good guy to send John Cena packing. But I don't know, man. I think in this moment today, right now, I don't think CM Punk beats Jey Uso because I think Jey Uso becomes the new leader of the division. I think that Battle Royal, him dumping his brother out.
You know what? What if we don't get a winner this Saturday? What if the Vision destroys the match? And the Vision... Think about this. Adam Pearce took Breaker and the Vision out of the Battle Royal or whatever. So what if it'd be a fatal four-way?
So I don't think so. I think whoever wins this title is going to be the new leader of the Vision. And I think that's why they took the Vision out of that Battle Royal. Because whoever walks away Saturday night with that title is going to become the new leader. And then later down the road, that's the person who Braun Breaker goes after to take the title off of. And I think Jey Uso makes the most sense to fit that. He dumped his brother out to get the win. He's really teetering on turning heel, right? Like it's like I think he's at a point where he's at a if you can't beat him, join him. So I think it makes sense that Jey Uso. Now here's a good thing: if you make Jey Uso the leader of the Vision, you might be able to sell some Vision merch.
Mm-hmm.
He's such a good babyface. He's gonna make an even better heel. And you're going to be able to sell some merch because you're going to have some people who are just going to stay with him even though he's heel. I don't know where you go with CM Punk as champion unless he becomes the leader of the Vision. Now, Punk leading the Vision could be interesting, but who really wants to see that? Other than me. I'm the only person out here saying Punk's character has zero layers. He's uninteresting. And is really, at the end of the day, about as entertaining as watching paint dry. Punk's character needs it, in my opinion. But I don't think they're going to do that. So, at the end of the day, I don't think Jey Uso or CM Punk is a good choice for captain, but I would love to hear what you think.
I got it. I think I know how it's going to end the Saturday main event.
What are you thinking?
We're forgetting about the main person here. LA Knight. LA Knight is going to help the Vision cost CM Punk the title. LA Knight is going to pretend to help out CM Punk and Jey Uso because the Vision going to come down to the ring and try to attack them. But LA Knight going to do a swerve and hit CM Punk with the steel chair.
Are you putting LA Knight with the Vision?
I'm saying LA Knight. You forgetting about LA Knight.
I am. I don't have him written down at all. I didn't give him any consideration for this team.
I think LA Knight. He hates Seth. He hates Punk. He hates Jay. So you need somebody that got hate. LA Knight fit. So I'm saying LA Knight is going to cost CM Punk the title. They're going to start their little feud back up.
So who's winning the title? Jey Uso?
I'm going to say they're going to toss Jay the match.
So do you put Jey Uso on this fantasy faction? I don't have Jay other than scribbled out. I didn't have Jay at all. Because again, if he wins, does he do anything on TV? I don't know that he does. I almost feel like we're better off with a fantasy faction chuck full of mid-carders and mid-card champions.
I'm just going to say, I'll say this. I think the whole match this Saturday going to get screwed The Vision going to do it LA Knight, and they're going to make it a triple threat later on at Survivor Series. So they're going to, well, Monday night, triple threat. You get you into it. LA Knight, CM Punk, Jay Uso. Boom.
After Saturday night's main event?
After Saturday night main event. I'm saying they're going to ruin Saturday night main event for everybody just to get you tuned in to Monday. You get the fans.
I mean, they could, since Saturday night's main event is only going to be on Peacock. It's not going to be a ratings thing. It's not going to be. I mean, it's not. It's not very important, to be honest. And it's going to have the World Heavyweight title.
So I'm going to say
Um,
the Vision screws it up for the title. They move it to Raw just to get people to tune in.
Somebody else I have noted as just they weren't part of our team last time, which is a little different for most of what I have written down for what I think our team should be. Dragunov. I think Ilya Dragunov should definitely be on the team. Now, again, captains get double points. I think Dragunov's going to defend that U.S. title every single week. Could Dragunov make a good captain?
I'm going to say not yet. No.
Dude, he gets double points.
I know
He'll do double points every week, and we're talking $30. 30 points for a championship match. I mean, so you're talking he could be 60 points every single week. And what did I say the faction bonus points were? You remember? I don't remember what I said they were now.
I don't remember.
They're weekly bonuses.
I know you said they lose negative 50 points.
That's if they're on the losing team for War Games.
War Game.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Sami Zayn was part of our team last time, and I'm kind of giving his spot to Dragunov. I just think we just pretty much ensure we're always going to have a U.S. champ on our team. I think he might be a decent option for captain. We're gonna put Dragunov over here as a possible captain. Next, Mercedes Moné.
I say keeper.
Right, almost a no-brainer.
If she beats, she could be a 13 if she get the AEW women's 13 belts now. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, I almost think they have to do it at this point. Like, this has gone on to a point where she's Ultimo Moné. She's held more titles at one time than Ultimo Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
They said whatever indie show it was she was on, her being on that show sold more tickets than they've ever sold. I think it was the Winnipeg one where she won their title.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that all these titles matter, but I mean, there's plenty of titles that haven't mattered. So,
you hear about the indie promoter who said that they charged $25,000 just for her to be there?
Yeah, I did see that. Her asking rate is $25,000. I mean, that seems high, right? Like,
yeah,
it sounds like a lot of money, but when Cody was on the Indies, Cody's asking price was really high. Cody himself has said he believes that he bankrupted What Culture Pro Wrestling by what his rate was.
Damn.
Kurt Angle's was high whenever he was on the Indies. I don't know. I can't say that she's not worth that. I mean, you think about what she's made her name be. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'm a fan of her work. I'm not. But that doesn't mean that there aren't fans of her work. Clearly, she set an attendance record at the indie show she just did. So I haven't heard an indie promoter complain about having her on their show. I just haven't heard that. So I think she's a no-brainer. I think Chris Statlander wasn't on our team before, but I think she's a no-brainer. They wouldn't have put that belt on her for her to be losing it. I mean, it's been 4 years character development to get us to this point. Same thing with Stephanie. You put her on the last team, she's probably not losing it, right?
She ain't losing it. I still think we should keep Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom definitely still be on there. Dirty Dom.
This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3. So we got those three: Stephanie, Statlander, Mercedes. Dragunov, Kyle Fletcher, Hangman. You're saying LA Knight. We need an eighth. And then somebody has to be the captain out of these 8.
Okay. I would say
we have Lee Moriarty.
Do
you want to keep Lee Moriarty in the mix or not? He would be our 8th guy. Or is there somebody you think is going to bring in more points?
I think Dirty Dom going to bring in more points.
Think Dom?
Dom.
I was going to say we do have, an option of we're probably going to get Okada versus Tashida.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Tashida beats Okada for that title?
Tashida been doing good. I think Tashida could do it.
Tashida or Dom? Or do you pull LA Knight out for Tashida and leave Dom in the mix?
Damn. The thing about it is, if we keep Tashida, it will just depend on how often he be on TV. LA Knight be on there all weekly.
He's the New Japan champion right now.
Yeah.
Does New Japan count?
I would say so. Yeah, New Japan probably count. Yeah. I don't know. What's show?
Let me check here. Checking to see if they have New Japan on the list here.
Because that's just my only downside. If he gets it, he might not be on there fight every week. But LA Knight would be on there every week. Well, not every week.
They don't have New Japan on the list. AEW, Ring of Honor, WWE, NXT, TNA.
Okay.
Is there anyone from NXT or TNA you think should be in the mix?
The only 2 I know right now, well, there's 3. There's Leon Slate, Trick Williams, and Ethan Page.
I mean, Ethan Page just won.
He just won.
He calls himself forever champion. Do you think he will be the forever champion? We could pull out LA Knight and put Ethan Page in there.
Oh, yeah. We could do that.
Pull out Knight and put in Ethan Page and leave Dom.
Yeah. Ethan, he's doing good right now. Trick was doing good, but he lost his momentum to Ricky Saint last night.
Then let me ask you this. Who is our captain? And I got to be honest, in this conversation, I really feel like Dragunov might be the guy to be captain. He's got the U.S. title, and he's going to do a U.S. title open challenge every Friday. That's double points every Friday. Kyle doesn't wrestle every week anymore. Hangman doesn't wrestle every week. The captain needs to be someone who can bring in title bonus points, and then it's going to be double points every week. You know, Hangman, yeah, he's champ. He's not taking it off him anytime soon. You know, we have a random four-way match coming up on Dynamite to name his next opponent, so you know that's not going to be someone who's going to get a victory over the guy.
I say this. I really think it's going to be between Fletcher and Dragon. It's between them two. It'll definitely be between them two. My only thing is, with the U.S. title, he could win it. The first two, probably lose it this Friday. That's on the downside.
Do you think Dragunov is going to lose that title? I mean, who do you think they have beat him? I mean, probably Mello, right? And you think that's going to happen anytime soon?
I know Mello challenged him Friday, so he might do it this Friday.
Do you think that they could have Dragunov drop that title this soon? I don't know if I think Dragunov will drop that title this soon as to drop it to Carmelo Hayes this Friday.
Well, then again, Carmelo Hayes might lose because the Miz might cost him the match.
I would think that is more likely than him winning. I mean, what, you think that'd be more likely than him winning?
Mm-hmm. But then again, they both fight. Normally, if Fletcher don't fight on Dynamite, he always fight on Collision. Or vice versa. He's doing one of them.
He does fight often. It's just not, it's not always every week. I wish it was always every week because, you know, I'm a mark for Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah. All right. Okay. We got to tomorrow. So I say put him at the captain. Put him at the captain today. Maybe tomorrow I might have a different opinion, but I say leave him captain. Dragunov is captain for now.
Right now you're thinking Dragunov is our captain?
Right now, yeah. I say leave him right now. As a possibility.
So make sure I'm checking on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have Ethan Page.
Mm-hmm. Can I get it for a smile?
Dominic Mysterio. Oh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who am I missing from our list?
Tag team.
Yep, I got tag team. Oh, I didn't put Hangman and a Page.
Oh, okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 singles. That's our tag team.
What up, Panther? What?
Panther's here.
He's there.
Holly H joined. Panther, we are figuring out our fantasy faction. Here's where we currently stand. We have our tag team is Brody King and Bandito. Brodito. They brought us in tons of points last time. We're leading heavy on them again. Our singles competitors. We have, of course, Kyle Fletcher. We got Ilya Dragunov, Stephanie Valquer, Mercedes Moné, Chris Statlander, the forever champion Ethan Page, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, Hangman Adam Page, and we are currently being toured the U.S. champion Ilya Dragunov as our captain, who will bring us in double points for every single victory. I think we have a solid team.
It's the captain. The captain.
You're iffy on the captain. We're torn between Dragunov and Kyle Fletcher as our captain. We were also torn with Ethan Page. We were considering putting Tashida in Ethan Page's place, but we feel confident Ethan Page does not drop the North American title at all, and probably going to have some more defensives on TV.
Yeah, he changed to the Canadian.
Make sure I have this noted properly. We don't have to make our final decision today, but we have to have our final decision locked in tomorrow. And we have to hope and pray nobody boosts our team from us.
I never thought this would be a hard decision. Shit.
Oh man, it's always a hard decision, right?
Mm-hmm.
I do think Dom's a good choice. You know, he's got that title, and there's no logic to taking the IC title off of Dom. She's on a roll. Yeah, and I think they could have Tashida beat Okada, right? And we do have the option for we do get a draft, a weekly draft if we want it, with no charge. So we can swap somebody out on a weekly basis this time around, which is very different. Like they've never done this. Usually, if you're looking to make a change, it's 25 points. So we got a weekly option to make a change.
I think they do that because some people get injured or some just taking time off.
So I think that's a big reason to throw it in right now, is that you could have people just randomly take time off, not be injured, but you could draft them, and then they could take some time off of TV. Like, look, we had Sammy, and then Sammy drops the Dragon off, and then it's not on TV.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you have some things that could happen there that may make people be of no value to have them on your team. So you got to make a rash decision. I think it's fair to not have that cost points. It also totally changed the dynamic of this round. I mean, you could be behind and make a great draft pick on a random week and all of a sudden just clean up. Because right now there's so much stuff that happens on both programs of people randomly thrown into teams who you may not even expect them to see TV time. And all of a sudden, man, anyone could be a tag champ. Shit could happen out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I will say, like, as much as I am a Kyle Fletcher mark, and I think he's a solid pick to have on the team always, in this moment, man, I really think Dragunov's the choice. He just won the title. There's probably going to defend it every single week. I don't see a reason to pull the belt off of him. Fletcher's just not in a major storyline other than the fact that he's part of the Don Callis family and he's got the title. He's not locked in a major feud with anybody right
now. Mark Briscoe challenged him one more time.
That's true.
Wednesday? Yeah, one more match.
Which, I mean, Briscoe's not going to win that, right?
Shouldn't.
Could happen, I guess.
It could happen.
Which would kind of be a bummer, but
I say leave him as captain just for temporary for today. There you go.
And I mean, here's the thing: things get up and running. We get a weekly draft, so we can make a change any given week. So we can start. We can just kick things off with this team. Dragon off as captain. If he drops that U.S. title, we can pull it.
Okay.
We could pull him, and we could pull him. We could throw somebody else as captain, and we could put Tashida in his place if need be. And we have a lot of variables. So I think every Sunday we're gonna have to reassess our team. Do we need to make a draft change for the next week? Which gives us a long ass topic to talk about every single Sunday because
okay.
Now that I've gotten locked in on how it's important for us to be in the top 5 of Fantasy Faction, if not the number 1 team. I'm really putting a lot of thought into how we build this team. I am not following my heart and who I'm a fan of. I'm going with who's going to bring us the points, which is how Mercedes has made it on our team twice now.
Yeah, she brought us points.
It's guaranteed points. It's just guaranteed points.
All right. Okay. I'll go with for now. We'll go with. Leave him as captain.
We're leaving as captain right now.
Leave him
we can make a change. I won't send our teams in tonight. I won't send it in. But we have it. I have it in here in my notes with all my reasoning.
Okay. I'm good with the people. I'm good with the people we got.
I am feeling like this team feels solid. Mm-hmm. It feels like people who are going to be active and are going to bring in points.
I'm good with it.
Now that we got that locked away, I don't know. There's a lot to recap from the full week of wrestling.
No.
I am curious to hear what your favorite parts of the week were and who your wrestler of the week was. Whatever order you want to give me that, and I don't care.
Okay. My favorite part of the week was definitely, I would say the best match I seen this week was the DQ between Jimmy and Drew. It was decent. It was good. I mean,
what do you make off of the Jimmy possibility for being the one who took out Jacob, or Drew saying it's absolutely not him? I'm just gonna put this out there. I think that Jacob Fatu's injury really made things infinitely worse for the SmackDown creative team, which was already dragging ass. Now we had to go back to Drew and Cody, which we literally just did. We literally just had Drew and Cody, and it wasn't good. And now we're right back to it. Not even a month later.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so not interested in this. If Drew doesn't take this belt off of Cody at Saturday night's main event, then this is literally a wasted month, right? Like, I just don't have – I have no interest in seeing Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes wrestling. They could never wrestle again, and I'd be happy. I mean, they're both good. Just together, they've never put together a great match.
Yeah, but I could say, but Drew and Jimmy, they had a good match. They made it.
They did.
They were good.
Jimmy made me feel like they bet on the wrong Uso.
Yeah. Well, that's because, Jimmy, I don't know which one was it. It was one of them who was dealing with little alcohol DUIs, and so I don't know if it was Jimmy or Jay, but they both seem to be doing better now at the time. But as for the rest of the week, it was kind of iffy, y'all. It was. I'm just saying it was kind of iffy because it was like a regular week of wrestling, a regular matches. But if I had to say, the best thing I saw wrestling-wise was the Young Bucks. I said the Young Bucks, yeah, the Young Bucks. Y'all. I called the Young Bucks. Last night.
Are the Bucks your wrestlers of the week?
I'm giving it to the Bucks, y'all, because I know, crazy, right?
I didn't see that coming.
I know you didn't see it coming. I was just watching it. Collision last night. I gotta give it to the Bucks, y'all. They really were good. I mean, give it to a tag team. Saki, but I don't think I never said the Bucks are the wrestler of the week, but I give it to the Bucks, y'all.
I don't believe you have ever given the Bucks your wrestler of the week. I don't think it has ever happened.
Yeah. I mean, them in that fatal 4-way last night, hey, it was a little bit better than the Jimmy and Drew, but hey, they put on a good show last night. So there you go, y'all. I said it. Shocking.
Man, Collision last night was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Pac versus Ishii.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that was really good.
Yeah.
I don't know how I really thought about SmackDown, to be honest with you.
Yeah, SmackDown.
I was so hopeful that the AI was going to write another really compelling SmackDown for me. And I don't really know what necessarily really turned me off for it, but I enjoyed Dragunov's match for sure.
Yeah.
I again not at all interested in Cody versus Drew. I do wish, remember Drew said he was a scapegoat. I do wish he would have just straight up referenced Jack Perry. I think that could have made for a compelling thing. If he would have said, I'm sick and tired of being the scapegoat, and he could have just looked at Cody and went, do you remember Jungle Boy? And then just kept right on with the promo. He could have just dropped that in there. The crowd would have went, ooh. And he could have just kept right on going. Or he could have just done the whole tongue-in-cheek CM Punk, how whenever Punk did the pipe bomb, he said, what's up, Colt Cabana? If Drew McIntyre would have said, I'm sick and tired of being the scapegoat, and turned right to the camera, broke the fourth wall, and went, what's up, Jack Perry? And then just continued with the promo. Drew McIntyre would have lit the building on fire. The internet would have erupted. It would have been the hottest thing, and people would have been invested into this match now. But he didn't do it. They gave us nothing in that promo, and the whole rest of the show suffered from how those guys started it off. Just my opinion on SmackDown. I think, the MFTs look cool in their face paint, but we certainly don't need it for every single match. Just don't need it for every match.
They trying to be the God like in New Japan.
Ray Phoenix can't seem to find a steady tag team partner, so they put him with Nakamura. I mean, it's a damn shame this guy doesn't have a brother who he had a great tag team with, right? If only Ray Phoenix had a brother in professional wrestling. Or just put Penta and Ray together. Why?
No.
Why?
Because when they signed,
You don't have to have a brother on each show. Just put Penta and Ray Phoenix together. Let them be the lucha. Let them wrestle on both shows. But putting Ray Phoenix with random ass tag team partners is doing him a disservice. He's a great singles wrestler. He's a great tag team wrestler if he has a consistent tag team partner. Nakamura is not a tag guy. Why is Nakamura in a tag team?
I'll say this is what I heard. When they came, they wanted to do singles before they went back to the tag team division. And right now, I say they see more potential as Penta as a singles than a tag team. And if y'all don't know, tomorrow night on Raw, it'll be Penta versus Rusev for the number one spot for the IC title. So right now, Penta is better off single than a tag team. But
maybe he's not going to beat Dom. He's not going to beat Dom, and they're probably going to let Rusev beat Penta.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they just had Ray Phoenix just got beat by one of the random MFTs with their face painted. It was Tama Tonga. beat him with. No, Tama Tonga got the pin. He hit him with the hidden blade. Yeah, he hit him with Will Ospreay's finisher, and he did it.
I know. See the elbow.
You mixed them up because they all got their face painted. You can't tell who's who.
I think about them being a tag team together, but
dude, the shit didn't make any sense to me personally. We also had, I do think the United States Open Challenge was great. Dragunov, great match.
Mm-hmm.
I think that having Aleister Black do Karrion Kross's entrance is straight disrespectful. They just said, we got Karrion Kross at home, so go ahead. Jade Cargill turned heel. I do have this entire box here full of letters I received from all the fans who care about Jade Cargill's heel turn. Right there, absolutely zero. Nobody gives a shit about that.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing could have been more awful. Yeah, but I think Jimmy and Drew put on a decent match just to have it end in some nonsense. GE and Pac was good on Collision. However, nothing from SmackDown made my match of the week. I will be honest. I mean, man. Oh, Trunk says since he's been back to watch wrestling, he's yet to watch SmackDown. Man, you may have missed your opportunity to catch two good ones because one Friday night was not spectacular. It did have some good moments, though. I'm not going to totally dog SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that the main event was pretty damn decent. I do think it's interesting that you have fans distraught about the hardcore style of AEW right now, but then Raw and SmackDown both have no DQ matches on a weekly basis. Find that interesting? But, man, the Dragunov match was good. Not my match of the week. Could have been any other week. Man, Pac versus Tomohiro Ishii, Big Tom. Man, any other week, that probably could have got match of the week. That tag match from Collision. Man, any other week, that could have gotten match of the week. So many options, like really in a week where I say like not much like truly interesting happened in pro wrestling. This week had so many damn good matches. It's kind of crazy whenever you really look back at it. I mean, I can't give it to anything other than drum roll, please. Okada Bandito.
Okay.
Okada Bandito. That was the A+ match of the week. Those others I mentioned kind of have to be A's, A-minuses, maybe even B's. Drew and Jimmy might or probably a B match to have it occur on the same week that Okada faced Bandito. Holy shit, what a good match. Like, go back and watch it again. First time around, you may not have truly appreciated what you were witnessing. Damn good match. Damn good match. But same thing with Pac and Ishii. Damn good. I'm a big Tom fan. I like Tomohiro Ishii. Stone Pitbull, I like that dude. Yeah, man. That's my match of the week. Okada, Bandito.
I'm mad about it.
Damn good match. They could give it to me again this week. I watch it again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wasn't thinking that match. I sit up. I'm like, them others. I figured the tag match probably got you more than that one.
That tag match was good too, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, a lot of good stuff. And a week where in the moments it felt like nothing was good, to go back and look, man, like wow, there was a lot of good shit. Yeah. The problem is the focal point was a lot of dumb shit. Hell, we even had Mox versus Kyle O'Reilly this week. That match was also really good.
I can't lie. It was good, but I'm just lost about it. Like, why are you fighting Kyle O'Reilly?
Yeah, I mean, just kind of random, but man, it worked. this whole Mox just facing people thing kind of works.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of works.
It does. But my thing is this. The whole Mox and Darby with the fist bowl tank. People saying it was bad, but if you go back and watch it, Darby held his breath the whole entire time. He wasn't really drowning. He just held his breath. And I really don't see if nobody paid close attention to that part, it wouldn't be that much controversy to it, but he held his breath.
I think that it's really, truly much to do about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly don't think that it's that big of a deal. I mean, I've taken tons of things that people saying, "Oh, this shouldn't have been on TV. This isn't for kids." Yeah, it wasn't for kids. That's why it happened at midnight on a pay-per-view. This didn't happen at 8:30 p.m. on cable TV. Let's get that out of the way. I can't remember who it was who used to work for AEW, who was a former wrestler, who made such a big deal. Moms need to change the channel. Well, you know what? If you were a mom and you had your kid up till midnight watching this wrestling show and you don't have any idea about what Jon Moxley does if he's on a show in the wee hours of the night against someone like a Darby Allin, you're a bad parent. You're a bad parent.
Yeah.
Like, would you let your daughter watch Jon Moxley versus Darby Allin at midnight? You know what Mox is going to do.
Oh, she'll be gone about 10:30.
Yeah. And the thing is, you know what Mox is going to do. Like, there was going to be a lot of blood in that match. There was going to be a lot of use of weapons. It's like if you have Hangman facing Swerve Strickland at 11:30. Someone's getting stapled. Like, you just know these things are going to happen. And someone said, this is the kind of mud show shit AEW does. WWE has literally buried people alive at 9:30 at night. I don't know how many times. How many buried alive matches? How many casket matches? How many Inferno matches? Big Boss Man killed Al Snow's dog and fed it to him at 8:30.
Don't forget, Undertaker hung him by the stick. Undertaker.
Yeah, Shane McMahon took jumper cables to the testicles at like 9 o'clock and came.
Yeah.
Tons of things have happened on WWE that are far worse at an earlier time than Mox holding Darby's head under some water. Sorry, it's not wrestling, man. Maybe not. Maybe not to you. Maybe it's not. But to them, it was, and it's what they wanted to do, and they did it.
And they forget about the main controversy. Brian Pillman.
Yeah, I mean, I was a Cactus Jack style deathmatch fan in the 90s. I mean, ECW crucified Sandman at 8 o'clock at night. I don't know. People gotta pick your narrative, pick the thing you're gonna be mad about, because there's far worse happening all the time on TV. If you're mad about Mox and Darby, then you're not watching enough television, in my opinion. Far worse things to be mad about. That's it. That's all I got for the weekend wrestling. Nothing crazy, nothing major, but a lot of good stuff when you look back at it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was a crazy week. Oh, it wasn't that very crazy week, but it was getting a little slow down week. They're getting ready for the major pay-per-views. And if y'all heard, Swerve supposed to be coming back here soon, y'all.
Swerve coming back, that'll be good. That'll be good. That'll shake up the main event scene. We may have our fantasy faction locked in. I think we got a solid team, solid captain. We will be back tomorrow. We'll preview Monday Night Raw. We'll play a game of When the Bell Tolls. See if we can get a winner. Other than me winning last week, I guess I owe myself a T-shirt. Still owe Joe a shirt, another one. Got to figure out which one I want to get him. Try to get him one in pink and then get that thing made.
I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get you one printed up in pink.
Okay, thank
Or
you.
make it happen. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you're following us on Instagram so you know when we go live. Check us on YouTube and Spotify. Follow us on Instagram so you can catch everything. And I hardly ever remember to put things on YouTube and Spotify, so that's kind of important to not be there. Thank you to our sponsors. Pure Plank, promo code Don't Say the F Word. Link is in the bio. And according to Mark the Monster here, he can save you money on shaving supplies through Harry's. And he says there's beard care, so I can fix this, get some more hair regrowth serum, and fix this mop on top of my head. But we'll be back tomorrow. No idea what time, so follow us. Turn on your notifications. You'll find out. Keep moving forward. Joe, keep your shoulders off the mat. We're out.